Hello dear Steemians, Dtubers, members of Uptrend and all beautiful blockchain people. That's me again at CryptoSpine. This is my next cryptocurrency market overview. So let's start. Let's have a look at the prices of the major cryptocurrencies according to the great site of CoinGecko. And we see that at the moment Bitcoin is trading at the level of $10,588. Ethereum is trading at the level of $226, XRP is trading at the level of 32 cents, 0.9, and so on. So most of the major cryptocurrencies, they have been or they have traded sideways for the last 24 hours. So I would call it no change, no price change for the last 24 hours. So it's a kind of consolidation on shorter time frames. But let's have a look at the price chart of Bitcoin and then we will have a look at the price chart of STEEM. What I want to say is, because I saw some news earlier today that Bitcoin was able to retake the psychological level of $10,000 and $11,000 again. But what I want to say is we have to be very careful about being over positive, because on the price chart we still see that on 1 week time frame the last few candlesticks, they have descending highs and descending lows. So it's a kind of bearish signal on 1 week time frame, in my view, applying this technical and candlestick analysis. So we have to be very careful. That's why let's have a look at the price chart on 1 day time frame, and we see that that was a second top or high that was lower than the previous one. So this is the level of the first one, let's say. This is the level of the second top or high. So we see this descending tops or highs. So it's also an additional, let's say, a bearish signal. So we have to be very careful. Yes, the price of Bitcoin has rebounded for the last 2 or 3 days, but it may turn out that it is just a rebound within the descending channel that we have been observing on 4-hour time frame. So this is 4-hour time frame, and we see that we are still within descending channel. Of course, according to the technical analysis, this pattern is called bullish flag. So most chartists, they will expect that the price of Bitcoin will be able to break through the upper line of this descending channel or flag and will continue or resume the uptrend. But we have to be very careful because we are still within this channel. And what I want to say is that we are now in the middle of the channel, because if we draw this line, we see that we're in the middle of the channel. We have sequence of some descending highs that are at this line or close to this line. So at the moment we're even not sure if the price of Bitcoin will be able to make it to the upper line of this descending channel, or it will just stay within the lower part of this descending channel. So we have to be very careful, because in the long run we're all cryptocurrency enthusiasts. We know that the price of Bitcoin or the other cryptocurrencies as well, they will skyrocket. I mean, the prices of the cryptocurrencies that will have some great use cases, that their tokens will have great utility, no doubt. This is the future, but in a short run we have to be very careful. And that's why I would like also to have a look at the price of STEEM. The situation is a little bit similar to the one on the price chart of Bitcoin, but let's have a look at the price chart of STEEM. So this is the cryptocurrency pair STEEM USDT according to the site, to the beautiful site of CoinGecko. If you click here, it will transfer you to the report, cryptocurrency report of CoinGecko for Q2 of 2019. A very nice report, a lot of interesting and useful information. So have a look at it. But what I want to say about the price chart, at the moment we see that the current prices or the current local low, it's very close to the one that was in the second half of December of 2018. So we're just testing this local low, so we're at the same level. That's why probably the price of Steam faced some kind of support, and the price has rebounded a little bit for the last 2 or 3 days, because it reached actually the levels of that local low that was formed in December. But if we go to 4-hour time frame, we see a very similar descending channel if compared to the price chart of Bitcoin, but this rebound from the lower line of the descending channel is relatively smaller than the one on the price of Bitcoin, because the price of Bitcoin was close to the middle of this channel, descending channel on 4-hour time frame. We see that here we're far behind the rebound of Bitcoin, so we have to be very careful. And we're still in this, let's call it a downtrend. So it's a downtrend sequence of descending highs and descending lows. So it's not very clear what the future of Steam price in the next few weeks will be. It seems that the bears are at the moment prevailing over the bulls, and it is even confirmed if we switch to 1 week time frame. That is a very indicative and important time frame for people who use technical analysis or chartist timing, because on 1 week time frame we have this unfortunately sequence of candlesticks that have descending highs and descending lows, so additional bearish signal or pattern. Of course, I'm at least happy that the local low that was formed in December of 2018 can be considered as some kind of support level, so it will be great if the price of Steam won't be able to break through or get lower to renew the levels of that local low. But at the moment we have many bearish signals, and that's why we have to be very careful. Even though I just want to say that yes, we're Steemians, we like it, but we have to be very careful. But we don't have to give up. Steam is fun, it's a beautiful place, we communicate with each other. So actually I want to say at any price I will be on Steam blockchain if I'm alive. So if I'm alive, at any price I will be on Steam blockchain. And what I want to say is, let's move to Actifit, one of my favorite applications that I'm going to use at any price of Steam if I'm alive. And what I want to say is actually it's weekend, so now we can post these Actifit reports with the title "Getting Fit for Steam Fest with Actifit and Block Trades," with those 2 important tags. So the tags for this contest are Steam Fest with Actifit or Block Trades contest. So what I want to say is, now if you use this title and include these 2 tags, you will be able to participate and get some entry in this contest and get some entries for the final raffle or lottery that will take place in October. It's organized by Actifit, Block Trades and Steam Fest. And one of us will be able to get a ticket, a Steam Fest ticket plus accommodation. So it's a great contest, don't forget to participate in it. And what I want to say is, yesterday Actifit announced very interesting message or post. I commented on in my previous video that was announcement of our Actifit market soft launch. So now if we log in our profile account on Actifit, we can exchange our tokens for some goods or services on Actifit marketplace. So now I will do it, and as I said yesterday, I will buy the ebook of They Call Me Dan. So have a look at this process, and I would recommend you to start using Actifit to get some tokens and to buy some stuff on Actifit marketplace. So how it works, I will do it now. I have to log in. So this is my actually account on Actifit. I've been quite active, and now I click here on the menu, you choose Spend Actifit. Those are the goods and services that we can buy at the moment. So as I said yesterday, I will buy this electronic book written by Hensley. So I think that's they call me Dan. X Formation Down. So he's a very famous and nice STEAMian. He has been supporting many other STEAMians during his journey, and this book is just 280 Actifit. So I'll buy it now. You're about to purchase this electronic book. Yes, of course, I want to buy this book, and I will start to read it in the next few days. So that's it. You have successfully purchased ebook X Formation done by Dan Hensley. Download PDF. So now I can download it. And of course I will have a look at this book. Invalid or corrupted PDF file. So it means, fellas, that I will get to the Discord. Of Actifit, and I will report on this issue, and I hope they will solve my issue. So stay tuned. So fellas, actually I asked in Discord of Actifit why I cannot download the electronic book of They Call Me Dan, and I asked if they can help me and what the issue is about, and they told me that many people using Brave browser, they have this issue. So if you try to download the book using the Brave browser issue, then you will have this problem. That's why MC Farad, he told me to try to use another browser if I want to download the book at the moment. So that's why I opened another browser, and let's see how it works. So now I have to log in. So now I am in my account. I have to click here on the menu, choose Spend Actifit. So this is the book. Download again. Price is 280 Actifit. Let's try to download it. So now I'll try to download it. Okay, so now I can download. I will try to download the book. So let me try. So this is actually the book. Yes. So it means that I have just downloaded it. Let's open it. So actually this is the book, X Formation, New Life Can Grow at Any Time From Death. The book contains 189 pages, so it is quite a big book. I'm really curious about what the information is set out in this book. So I will start to read it in the next few days. So thank you, and I'm really happy that Actifit has already this marketplace, and the value of the Actifit token is, it means, much higher. We can now exchange it for goods and services, and more are coming probably. So that's it for today, fellas. Thank you for watching this video. Use Actifit, enjoy the weekend, exchange your Actifit tokens for goods and services. I wish you a wonderful Sunday, and of course hope to see you in my next video. That was me at CryptoSpa.